As far as indoor sports go, bowling is pretty unique. It's technically a ball sport, but you don't kick it, dribble it, or spike it. It's also played on its own special court, and because of this, most people can't really bowl without heading to a bowling alley in their locality. There is the next best thing, though: lawn bowling sets. Lawn bowling sets aim to replicate the fun and excitement of bowling for kids, and that too in your own backyard. You don't need a special place to play, even an empty lawn will suffice. The best part of lawn bowling is that it's all good fun, easy to set up, and you and your kids can all have a blast together. So if you want to try these full-of-life bowling sets for your kids, we've got you covered. We've reviewed 5 unrivaled bowling sets of 2023 for you, so you can play with your kids, have fun in your yard, and don't have to drive out to a bowling alley for harmless rolling and spot-on shots. Number 1. Library Kids Bowling Set. While it's good to be able to bowl in an open area such as your lawn, where bowling really gets exciting is when you're able to control the movement of your ball accurately. To do this, you'd need to play indoors, but this may be worrying as bowling balls are so heavy, they may damage your tiles. Not these bowling balls, though. This bowling set has a couple of familiar faces as well as a few bowling pins that are great for some casual bowling fun. If you take a close look, you'll notice that the bowling balls in this set are pretty much the same as the ones in the previous set. Only instead of funny alien-shaped bowling pins, you have a set of pretty realistic bowling pins. While the adults may not enjoy using bowling balls so light bowling balls will mean that your tiles, furniture, and belongings aren't getting damaged while your kids have the time of their lives. Number 2. Giggle and Go Kids Bowling Set. This bowling set is probably the safest bowling set on our list. By safest, we mean that this bowling ball set is the least likely to cause injury. Why? Because everything in this bowling set, from the pins to the bowling ball, are all inflatables. That's right, they're all made to stand with air, and the kit also includes a repair patch as well as a hand pump, so you can patch up damaged pins while also inflating them whenever you want to use them. There are clear advantages to having an inflatable bowling set. As mentioned earlier, it's safe, since they aren't tough like plastic. This means they're a safest choice for aggressive and naughty kids. Apart from this, the inflatable sets are very easy to store when not in use, as you can just deflate them and fold them. This can be useful if you don't really have a lot of room to store extra belongings at the moment. Number 3. Etna Giant Inflatable Bowling Set. This giant inflatable bowling set requires you to inflate the pins in the ball like the above set. It can be played indoors and outdoors, and because it's inflatable, it's also safe and easy to store. But how could an inflatable set of balls be any fun to toy around with as adults? Well, if you're up for a round of drinks, you can set up a drinking game with the pins and balls and a set of rules. Use it as fun backyard games for family game night, lawn games, camping games, beach activities for kids, or as birthday party games. Everyone can join in the fun and encourage active play that helps develop hand-eye coordination, balance, and friendly competition. Includes 6 inflatable pins, inflatable ball, pump and bowling ball cover. Number 4. Backyard Lawn Bowling Game. This first lawn bowling set on our list is, for the most part, quite standard. In fact, it's probably the most normal bowling ball set on this list. You'll soon understand why. For now, though, let's talk about this particular set. It's got 10 bowling pins, 2 bowling balls, and a carrying bag to fit everything in when you're done playing. You'll notice that the design and shape of both the pins and balls are different, and that's intentional. You see, unlike traditional bowling, lawn bowling is played on uneven terrain. Soil is also not as compact as the wooden floors of a bowling alley, so heavier balls can end up sinking a bit when placed on your lawn. This lawn bowling set is designed with that in mind, so the balls are smaller and lighter and the pins are much easier to hit to accommodate for uneven terrain. It and Risquo is also available in multiple colors, so you have the option to pick one that strikes your fancy. Number 5. Melissa and Doug Happy Bowling Set. This entire set is clearly made for kids to have fun with, as it contains bright colors and larger-than-life figures shaped like bowling pins. These alien-like pins are great not only as bowling pins but also as potential buddies for your kids to play around with. While the entire set itself is pretty light-hearted, there's still room for some serious bowling. The ball has 3 holes to hold the ball with, and kids can learn how to get a feel for the ball and roll it. If you're trying to raise a bowling champion in the making, then this set is probably the first set of toys you should be giving them.